Hurrah! Day 7. Strangely enough, another day that is virtually wind-free, in that it's becalmed. Like I say, you'd be very unhappy if you came here for a week sailing. Not that you can sail around here, but there you go. So, it's about midday, I'm up and about. Not a bubble of joy. It's Sunday, and I've got this walk to do. Legs still standard, a little bit swollen, aching, usual for the last week. Not as bad. So whether there's a slow improvement or whether I'm just getting used to them the way they are, I don't know. But yeah, day 7. And I've sort of planned what I'm going to do next 10 days. I've given myself another 10 days to do training and to do this. I will need to try and get some work and to get back to work. That's going to have to happen for a while, maybe a couple of days a week, something like that. But yeah, I'm going to do that, start looking around and sorting the rest of my life out sometime the start of the middle of next week, I think, because obviously, as I've said before, this is the priority for now. Making sure I can walk and talk and get around. I think that's more important than anything else at the moment. But I do want to do a couple of days work a week, mainly on the weekend. See if I can do that. Yeah. Right. So not much more to say then. Day 7. I'm doing an anti-clockwise tour of this walk. I'm doing an anti-clockwise version of it. And that means going up in the back way and back down the drive. And that's it basically. There's a few cars here. There's a few cars in the car park. Some people maybe come for the weekend. There are some not holiday lets, but there's some places in here that people will use for holidays. What do they call them? I've forgotten the name for them now. And a lot of people here to walk. It's a Sunday, just for an ordinary walk or to take their dogs for a walk. So that's me for now. Not a great deal to say. I'm going to crack on. If I've got a walkie-talkie bit, I'll probably do that going through the town. But out for now. At least I'm up, out and about. At least I'm up, out and about. Which is the main thing, out. Well, here we are. This day 7 has turned out to be a beautiful day. As you can see, just avoiding the cars there. It's a lovely day. Yeah, it's chilly, but chilly day. Still nice for walking if you've got a little bit of clobber on you, a bit of gear on you, coat and that. It's just about right. When you're walking, you don't get all hot and bothered. Back to the house now, so I'm quite pleased with that. My legs are aching still, which is a bit sad, but hey, you know, what can I do? I've got to keep at it until everything calms down a bit, until I feel a bit. I've got to lose some of the weight. It won't, I think I think the aching in my legs isn't going to go anywhere until I've lost a couple of stone, because it's all a bit, you know, all the problem is basically down to me carrying too much weight now. I think I've had my days of lying around and resting, and there you go. He's going to be a mountain bikist. That's what he wants. That's what he's telling you. He's going to be seen on YouTube dashing down mountains. How are you doing? Your bike? It's a lovely bike. Yeah, a young lad there on a bike. Yeah, it's the losing the weight is going to have. I've got to get a couple of stone off before I'm going to see any reduction in the amount of aches and pains I have when I do these walks. Yeah. Oh. But all in all, a lovely day. Really nice day so far. In the real world, you'd probably go and have a walk to a local village and have a pint and then a walk back, or Sunday lunch or something and walk back, but Chinese, yeah, poisoned us all with their poor sanitary conditions. Anyway, never mind, get involved in all that. Yeah, a lot of it has changed. I wouldn't be in this state. Yeah, I wouldn't have been in this state if it wasn't for those. I worked continuously. I worked long hours because basically there was nothing else to do at the time. So I just worked and slept for the end of half of last year. Worked and slept, and of course the consequences are, these are the consequences: aching legs, lots of weight put on, no exercise. I did try and do some exercise during the lockdown. When I was off, I took a day off here and there. I do a little bit of walking, but obviously not enough. So this is the punishment for not looking after myself for the second half of last year. As it is, I'm living on the money that I made then. So all the extra efforts and stuff and time I put in at the end of this will all come to nothing, because I've had to take so much time off. Ideally I'd like to work maybe 2 or 3 days a week, but never mind. But there we go, hurrah! Back here, day 7. No day of rest, no day of rest. Slow walk. I did a little bit of the first half of it, I did up the pace a little bit, but I did up the pace a little bit, but on the second half coming back down that driveway, I must admit, it's a long old drag. It's a long old hike down there. Oh, Yeah, long old hike today. And there we go. Seven. Done. So, prevaricated the first couple of times. Prevaricated a couple of times. Ooh. Leaping all over the place. Prevaricated a couple of times. Had a day when I thought I was going to, well, class this as a rest day. That was it day 5? Got through that. Day 6 and now day 7. Done. Legs are aching, but I've done it. Now whether you do the 5 miles I've been doing, yeah, maybe I was thinking last night if I'd done like if I had a route of maybe 3, I might have been able to do it twice a day, do 3, rest, and then go out again and do another 3. I might have got away with it, doing 2 a day. But I've done the 5. I've done it every day, and tomorrow is the first day of my next 10 days, because I've set aside the next 10 days to continue with this fitness thing. The next 10 days I've basically got to do something. I've got to keep this up. I've acknowledged that now. And towards the end of it, I'll start thinking of doing a couple of days at work or getting something to do. But I do need to do the next 10 days. There we go. That's it. Out.